Have you ever felt like your past is silently controlling your present? Like no matter how hard you try, you still find yourself stuck in the old wounds, old memories, pain, shame, regret. And if I've ever asked yourself, how do I let go? How do I stop living this and finally be free? Then this video is for you. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Wendy Fresh, and this channel is all about you becoming your higher self, which involves growth, healing, and manifestation. And I'm promising you that you will love it here. So do well to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you do not miss a video. Today we are diving really deep, not some surface level talk, but real step on how to emotionally detach from your past and embrace the healing journey. The past is often filled with emotional baggage, and these are unresolved accumulated emotions which we have identified ourselves with and re-identify ourselves with again, and right now they have shaping us, shaping our belief, shaping our understanding, telling us how much we can laugh, how much we can interact with people, how much we can smile, how much we can enjoy our lives. And I know that is not what you really plan for yourself. And I'm not here to tell you that you deserve whatever happens to you. And I'm not here to advise you how to mourn or how to feel your emotions and how to process them. But I'm just here to let you understand that you can't keep on living with those past. You can't keep on living with those baggage, because at the end of the day, you are the one suffering from it more. And do not be deceived to think that I am too broken to be healed, I am too shattered to be removed, I am too far gone to retreat. That is a trap. That is nothing but a trap. One thing you should understand is that change is constant, and you are always allowed to change. You are always allowed to grow. You are always allowed to evolve. You are always allowed to transform. Don't let anything trap you in there. You deserve to enjoy life. You deserve to embrace life. You deserve to be happy. Because when we tie ourselves in this path, we miss out in so many things. We miss out in opportunities. We miss out in exciting things. We miss out in great loves. We miss out in real people that are really meant for us. Because we have kind of self-protected ourselves so hard that we can't really see these things as something that we can really enjoy from. And that is why this video is here for you today. The first step to embrace in healing emotionally is number one, acknowledge the pain. Acknowledge what really happened to you without downplaying it or trying to dismiss it or probably trying to cover it with a lot of distractions. Oftentimes, a lot of us pretend that we are over these things, but that is a lie. We are just trying to suppress our feelings with some kind of coping mechanisms. And that is not healing. When you keep on trying to manage this whole baggage by trying to suppress them, by trying to act like they don't exist, you keep giving them much more power to suppress you. You keep giving them much more power to rule over you. I know a lot of times people tell us that vulnerability is an act of weakness, or admitting that you are hurt, you are pain and crying and feeling your emotions is an act of weakness, or you're not being resilient enough. But that's a lie. That's actually courage in its full form. That's actually power in its full form. Do not allow anyone gaslight you into thinking that you feeling your feelings and you processing your emotions is an act of weakness. Please feel the feelings. Cry if it calls for. Process it. Give yourself the grace to walk through this journey. Be vulnerable enough. Face the hard truth and admit everything you need to admit in the situation and find closure. The first question you need to ask yourself is this: what hurts me? Who hurts me? What part of me is still carrying that pain? And please take time to sit with your emotions. Cry if it calls for, journal if it calls for, or you can probably talk to a trusted friend or maybe a therapist. But above all, give yourself the permission to feel, because when you feel it, you can finally heal from it. And the second step is you understanding the roots. Healing isn't about the memory, but it's about the meaning that we have attached to these experiences. Maybe someone left you in a relationship and now you are thinking that you are not worthy of love. Or maybe you failed once and now you are thinking that you are not good enough. The past hurts. Yes, it really hurts. But often the times it's the stories that we tell ourselves that is the thing that is causing the real damage. So you are going to ask yourself right now, what belief did I form from the past experience? And how true is this belief? Or is it just trauma speaking? This awareness is powerful. Once you identify with a false narrative, you can finally start rewriting it. You can change "I'm not good enough" with I survived and I am strong because of it. And that changed everything. And the third one is you practicing forgiveness. I know this is hard, but real healing requires forgiveness. And forgiveness is not saying what they did to you is right or you decide what happened to you. I mean, you decided to give into love and you end up being broken. You open to friends and they were the same people that stabbed you at the back and asked you why are you crying. You finally give out your trust and it was broken into tiny little pieces. It's really hurtful. But forgiveness here is saying that I refuse to carry on with this emotional baggage. This issue finally embracing peace. Because the weight of that resentment, the weight of that bitterness, the weight of that pain, the weight of that wounds is so much. And when you come to access it, you find out that you are the one suffering more from it. The other people are not even suffering from it like the way you're suffering from it. And this is already putting you in some kind of cage, in some kind of wall, creating some kind of barriers and limitation around your life. And this is you saying, okay, I have learned my lessons. I have taken note of whatever I need to take note of. I am grateful for everything that happened in my life. But right now, please, I can't let you to keep controlling my life. This is you choosing freedom. This is you deciding not to keep missing out in the possibilities of life. This is you deciding to embrace the fullness of life, to embrace the happiness, the joy, and the deepness of life, to open yourself to opportunities, to open yourself to love again, to open yourself to connection again, to be vulnerable again, regardless. Because once you stop fixating your mind solely in the wrong things that happen and how wrong they dealt with you, and start putting your focus on the fact that there were a lot of things I was able to learn, maybe in the dealings of people, in awareness, and finally understanding how to relate with people or how to really maintain my boundaries. I learned these things as a result of what happened to me, and I'm grateful for them. And with what I have learned right now, I can really change or act in a different way altogether. And most of the times, the person that needs this forgiveness more is also you. You need to forgive yourself for staying too long. You need to forgive yourself for breaking your own heart. You need to forgive yourself for not speaking up. You need to forgive yourself for staying too long. And also, you need to come to realization that you survived in the best way you knew you can then, and you operated with the best available tool that was available to you. And that is okay, because now that you know differently, you are going to act differently. And step 4 is you letting go of the identity. A lot of us are stuck because we have created identity around our pain. We've worn the labels, abandoned, broken, not good enough for so long that we don't even know who we are without those labels. But here's the truth. You are not your past. You are not like what happened to you. You are who you choose to be, despite whatever you have experienced in life. And it's time to finally detach your words from these wounds. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Switch it to, how is this shaping the person I am becoming? And this mindset shift changes everything. And number 5 one, which is the last one, is start creating new emotional patterns. Healing emotionally means not just letting go, but also rebuilding. This is about forming new habits, new thoughts, new emotional reactions that serves your future self and not your old person. Here's how to do this. Number 1, practice daily affirmation that affirms your new self. Number 2, surround yourself with people who speaks life and not pain. Number 3, replace your triggers with healing rituals. Instead of you scrolling on those old pictures, those old photos, why don't you replace it with doing something like exercising, something like meditation or journaling? Your nervous system needs to learn what safety and peace feels like again. Mind you, you are not just healing your mind. You are rewiring your body to feel safe and love, peace, joy, freedom again. And finally, letting go of your past doesn't mean you forgetting it. It doesn't mean you letting go of the lessons that you have learned from there. The experiences that you have had that can shape you in the next round. It doesn't mean you leave everything there. It only means that you have honored it enough, you have acknowledged it enough, and right now, you don't want it to keep controlling you. You don't want it to keep telling you what to do. You don't want it to keep manipulating you into missing out in several things in this life. And right now, you have chosen to take over your own life. And this is you understanding that you are worthy of joy that doesn't hurt, of love that doesn't leave you broken, and of peace that doesn't come with conditions. And understand this, it is not too late. You can start again, like right now. So take a deep breath and whisper to yourself, I am safe now, I am free now, and I'm healing now. And that is more than enough. So if this video really spoke to your heart, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't also forget to share this video with someone that you know that would really love to see this today. And don't forget to drop a comment below. Let me know what part of your past you are ready to let go. And understand this, you are not alone. You are healing, and I'm proud of you. Until next time, please do take care of your heart. Bye bye.